Satnam, and welcome to the month of success and prosperity. As we are coming close to the end of this month long workshop, I want to put everything all together towards the end, towards the last few days, and encapsulate the real meaning and the real value behind success. First of all, you have to understand that unless you're successful, it's very difficult to be spiritual. Because if you are struggling to make ends meet, to pay your mortgages, to pay your bills, to pay money for your food, where is the time to meditate? Where is the peace of mind to meditate? It's okay if you have renounced and if you are a renunciate, you become a monk. That's different. But if you are in grahasti, if you have a family to feed, you have responsibilities. So being successful gives you the luxury of being spiritual. Now, like I said, towards the end, I want to put everything together and put on the emphasis on really what it means to be successful. So I'm going to give you an example of a story which some people in the older students in Transform might have heard before. It's a story of Soli uncle. So in the apartment I lived before I moved here, we had this gentleman called Soli uncle. He was not very rich. He was not a millionaire or a billionaire. He had enough of money to live comfortably. Let's put it that way. He had two beautiful daughters. One was married in Mumbai and one was married in Delhi. He had a lovely wife, and the amount of love that he had from the community, from within our building, it was a very big building, it was a large society. And Soli uncle would walk down and everybody would start running and go to meet him and greet him. Everybody wanted to be with him. They were invited to everybody's house for dinners. If Soli uncle sneezed, his daughter would get an intuition. Excuse me. It would be almost like as if the daughter in Delhi would have an intuition and call up, Mama, is daddy okay? And then Mama said, no, he's fine. So it was like if Soli uncle was unwell, the children would get an intuitive sense that daddy is not well, or daddy is not, feeling great. And they would call up to inquire about him. That's how much love he had from everywhere. Now, there are people I know, who are so successful from every which way. You look at them, there's a famous story of Deepika Padukone. She's like the most successful actress, the most successful heroine in India. There are millions of women who want to be like her. But she was suicidal. She was depressed. She was clinically depressed. So what does success mean if you're going to be depressed? And what does a non-conventional success, the way I'm trying to teach you unconventional success. Success which means that you are so content, so satisfied, you are glowing, your aura is shining, you are at peace, you are in the state of bliss, and most importantly, you are experiencing heaven on earth. Soli uncle was living that life. He lived that life until one evening he went to sleep, and when they found him in the morning, he had a smile on his face and he had passed away. What a life. That is success. The problem is we have misunderstood the meaning of success. The reason why I'm making this video. And we have connected the word success to a lot of bank balance, a lot of fancy cars, a huge amazing house, a second home in the forest or on the beach, a lot of first class travels to exotic places, having your own plane. That is what we have understood of success, and that has been our failure. That has been humanity's downfall. Because not only has he compromised on his moralities and values to get there, but he has compromised on the most important thing that he has in his life, his peace. So as we come to a close to this wonderful course on success and prosperity, I've really enjoyed doing it. I've really enjoyed doing it. It's meant a lot of work for me. Every day I've had to put up these sessions. I had to remember that this is the time I have to do it. I have to record it. I have to edit it. Whatever I have to do. I have loved it. And as we come to a close, the most important thing that I want to tell you that whatever I have shared with you in terms of how to get successful, what are the secret, what are the keys, what is it that I use in my life to be successful. Don't lose sight of the fact that success, real success, is peace, is bliss, is contentment, and most importantly, experiencing heaven on earth while you're alive. See you tomorrow. Satnam.